Hello sheeple, Otis Moonlight in Queensland, Australia. It's burning hot over here. At least I have a tiny bit of a breeze and a lovely view. I'm here talking in front of my lovely smelling and favourite weed plant. It's relaxing, especially when I'm puffing on its delicious leaves. Anyway, written you a few notes on a very important subject, AI. I want to talk to you about where I think this is going. But the algorithms and bots on TikTok and PooTube aren't as chilled as my friend over here. Anything you say they don't like, as you'll know, you get censored, shadow banned, threatened or banned full stop. These algorithms have become undefeatable, holding up signs, changing words, using gestures, etc, 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 isn't really working anymore. They've advanced. If you have any knowledge on how to beat these insane censorship bots, please let me and everyone know. 30-40 years ago, the internet was loved and famed for offering a freedom that could not be controlled by anyone. We have shared our hearts and souls online, and this data has been collected and our governments own it. AI is taking control over social media, law, enforcement, banking, building, medicine, art, pretty much everything. The control of humanity is becoming automated. Even the judicial system is to have AI robot judges. Estonia is working on a robot judge right now. Its job will be to adjudicate a backlog of small claims disputes. But of course its algorithms will get better and its responsibilities are going to dramatically increase. It'll take over more. In the US and UK, algorithms are already recommending criminal sentences, and US sheeple can use the likes of Chatbox or Hugo AI to help fight parking tickets, get legal advice and generate simple legal documents. China already has 100 or so of these robot judges. And once these robot judges can understand things like nuance, these smart judges will be the only option available. Not that, you know, Chinese government gives a damn what the Chinese people think, and our governments are the same. They're just not quite where China is yet. Anyway, sheeple like me better beware because these AI judges can shift through tons of social media to help determine their decision. So I'm done for. Also, they'll be predicting who's a freedom fighter, who disagrees with the government, even before they've done anything. I'm talking about pre-crime. But AI controllers, whoever controls these, will decide what constitutes a crime. And this is an enormous subject in itself. It's easy to promote this AI takeover as a good thing. It'll be promoted as justice without prejudice or biased and perfect consistency. Smart judges, smart cities, smart cars, smart appliances, smart everything except us, until we're chipped, I guess. A small body will be able to micromanage our lives. AI is the tool to give the elites supreme power and control. So they will be requiring us to hand over everything to AI. our fingerprints, our iris scans, our voices, our heart rhythms, our body heat patterns, our DNA, our brain waves, everything. This is how AI will own us. This is why Obama started the Brain Research Initiative back in 2013, because AI is to be connected to the brain. And we have vicious con men like Elon Musk making this evil technology seem cool. This is also why our government spent billions, while many of us were wallowing and still are wallowing in poverty, especially during the lockdowns, installing 5G that made almost no difference to our internet speeds or rural accessibility, because it was only installed because 5, 6 or 7G is to control the smart cities where we'll be moved to. The pretense is that with all the scams we face day in, day out, and cyber threats like Russia or China supposedly wanting to hack the West, causing its downfall, our vulnerable social security systems, telecommunication networks, our vulnerable national power grids, all this vulnerability is intentional. All this is by design. They have to give you a reason to imprison yourself. They'll claim that it's for our protection and human progression, but we must identify ourselves as far as they're concerned. So otherwise, you could be a scammer, or deep fake, or you could be a Russian spy, or you could be a terrorist, which is anybody who disagrees with them, who disagrees with the government and the elites. If you resist this trap, they're going to make your lives even more difficult than they did with the Smacks Abomination program and this planet boiling thing. Which, hey, I'm feeling it now, but yeah, this is completely natural in Queensland. You will not be able to, if you don't comply, you will not be able to go food shopping. You will not be. They're making stores more automated, and they're going to have all the products behind screens, and you've got to be identified before you open anything or enter or do anything. So you won't be able to shop, you won't be able to access your money, you won't be able to travel, you won't be able to live within society. One way or another, AI will get everything, barring our souls, we hope. After they've done this, it's time to replace the government. The government officials are mostly spared the horrors of these agendas by being, like, for example, with the Smacks Abomination thing, they were either high up ranking government officials were either officially exempt, or they'll just take a saline solution. And numerous get out clauses in other agendas. Normally their power and wealth protects them. But anyway, once the AI smart world is fully up and running, why would government be needed? I mean, Biden and Trump could be replaced even now by well-trained monkeys. I mean, politics is intentionally ridiculous so that we will be happy to see it go. Human politics, anyway. The elites are happy for this fading pretense of opposing political parties and governments. They're fine with this. They don't need this trick anymore. It's to be replaced by technology and probably a new illusion of choice and freedom based on more false history, showing that the world was a dark place without AI. We won't need a police force, so I guess that's good riddance to those militarized thugs. We won't need the actual military, so I guess that's good riddance to those delusional assassins. elites won't need, unfortunately, most of us. They won't need most of us sheeple. So, you know, they've got robots and machines to make their clothes, grow their food, build their world, run it. So sadly, most of us will be got rid of. But maybe our time has come. We're so corrupted by the elites, via our governments, that, you know, they can literally burn men, women and children right in front of us in these psychopathic wars happening right now and since forever. And righteousness has always failed to win over. The whole world is like one big Sodom and Gomorrah, and our time is almost up. So to sum up, we face mass depopulation via this sort of thing, the planet boiling, the starvation, messing up the food supplies and growing of food, farming. So we're going to face starvation and many other cruel methods to depopulate us and control us at the same time whilst we're being depopulated. Those that are left alive are to live as slaves in presumably smart cities. We have about 15 years before our present society as we know it ends, and it would take at this stage an equivalent of divine intervention to stop this from coming to pass. Anyway, check me out, Otis Moonlight, on BitChute or Rumble, or if you have to, on PooTube or TikTok, if they haven't censored or banned me. The moonlight fades with the morning glow. Good night, sheeple.